I don't know what Suzette was talking about. I think the potatoes in this are delicious. And we're back. Oh, hey, welcome back to another show with answers for the community for Cluff University. Many of you know that it's been our mission to try to reach those of you that are in need out there. It's always been a Cluff tradition, and how do we do that in a more university-like way is pretty awesome. So we just put together these little tidbits to try to help everyone to maybe just learn more about the world. One thing that at Cluff University has always been our motto: if duct tape can't fix it, then it's probably gonna require a lot of money. So we're trying to fix a lot of stuff with duct tape. So let's go right to our questions. And the first question is from Deb in Akron, Colorado, and she says, oh, Deb. Todd, I think you're wonderful. You're such an incredible son, and Deb, first of all, this is definitely not required, but it did help you to get on the air with your question. So her question says, how do I do more with videos for my grandchildren? At Cluff University, we like to try to connect with our families. So Deb, that's an excellent question, because you've probably noticed, like, I've started uploading videos for my grandchildren. And why? I think it's obvious, because Miss Rachel is a demon, and she's trying to take my granddaughter's attention. And Hey Bear is some sort of devil. I don't know if he's like a werewolf, but in the form of a bear. But Hey Bear and this baby shark, since when have we ever celebrated sharks the way we do now? So it's time to bring back the grandparent. And I agree that, Deb, you, like me, probably want to connect with them in meaningful ways that also might utilize the device in their hand that they already are staring at. So why not make a video, right? And it's super simple. So I'm here to demystify how to make a video and put it on YouTube for your grandkids to think that you're pretty, I don't know if I can say that, awesome? I'll say awesome. But you're also a pretty ass kicker. Like, what? I think when Harbor sees some of my videos, I think she's going like, I think my grandpa's pretty hip. Like, he's like tapping into modern technology in ways that other grandparents aren't. Now, maybe at 15 months, I do recognize she may not all think through that to that full extent. But I think deep down, she is being reinforced with that message that her grandpa is pretty hip. So here's what we're gonna do, and here's how I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna do it in very small bites, but they're gonna, hopefully you're gonna be an explorer, and you'll go on and you will find your way. First thing you gotta do is actually just videotape. And I think when you mentioned in your very well-written and complimentary postcard, which maybe in the future you could use, like maybe just use the comments section or submit an email. You don't have to send a postcard. I don't even know how you got my address. That's weird. Are we giving out our home address? No? No? I'm on my own now? Okay. All right, well, so back to how to make a video for your grandchildren. First of all, if you're going to read a book to them, is what some of you have said. Now, you can just do that right on Facebook. If you have Facebook, you go to Facebook Live, and part of the decisions that you make before you ever click live is it says, like, do you want to schedule it now? Do you want to do it later? Do you want it to be blah, blah, blah? And there's all these options. And some of it is, like, do you want to save your video? In the old days, when I was using it a couple years ago, It was when it was done, it asked, do you want to save it or not? You can delete it because you're like, I don't know why I did that. That was alcohol talking. But in the case now, I think you can just save it, and then you could just go on and just record it. And and you can limit your live audience. I think you don't have to be anybody. You just limit to yourself and just say, I want to save it. Now, the other thing is just save it as a video and email it. I mean, I have been able to text like videos, shorter videos, maybe. No, I mean, anyway, it's weird. Technology is weird. So there are ways that you can get videos. I found easiest to attach them, but I also encourage you, if you're gonna put videos on your computer, if it's like mine, I keep getting this little message, memory, memory, memory. So what I have done is I've tried to go back old school and say, how do I attach an external drive to my computer so that I can put my videos on those and not keep them on my computer, because my computer just does not have good memory. So those are a few things like that. Just think about is how are you just like, if you're gonna read a book, then just film yourself with your phone reading a book. And then you gotta think about, how do I get the video into the hands of the kids? And if you want it on a YouTube and you wanna put up a whole bunch of those, then yeah, you just have to have your own YouTube account. And so I made this one a few years ago because I was trying to do something for my kids for Christmas with an audio book. And so I created a YouTube account because I knew I had to upload those, but I thought YouTube was very limited in what you could upload. I thought it was almost like my Google folder that's always saying that you've reached capacity and now you need to pay more if you want to save anything that's valuable in your world. So I just sit here and think like, all right, YouTube is like that as well, but it wasn't. YouTube was actually very nice. I've been uploading stuff and I've not get any warnings, and I'm not uploading a ton, but I'm thinking for what Deb in Akron, Colorado might want, I think it would be pretty easy just to go in there and create one if you don't already have one. If you already have one, which is pretty cool, because that's where I realized like I never had one because I don't know, I just didn't want to save another password, quite frankly. But now that I have one, I like it because it does save my recent searches. And so here at home, when we're doing something with the kids and it's on the TV screen or whatever, Miss Rachel shows up, much to my chagrin. So anyway, as I sit here and tell you, get a YouTube channel. So just go, and if you don't know how to do that, Google it. I mean, if you don't know how to Google it, then at this point, you don't want to worry about a video, right? Miss Deb in Akron, Colorado? So go ahead and make your YouTube account. And it's pretty easy. You just have to have an email, something like that. And then when you make your YouTube account, one of the things that's a part of this that I've learned that's kind of fun for me is a thing called playlist. So you go into your settings, or when you create your first video, it will ask, like, do you want to add this to a playlist? If you don't have any playlist, what you want to do is create one and call it whatever it is that you're going to be making these videos. Like call it your grandkids videos or books or something like that, or time with grandma. Because later, what I'm learning is as I'm having more fun with it and I want to share something with my grandson, or I want to post something just because I want somebody to have access to it without having to send this big video file to their email, it was just easier for me to say, oh, I'll just upload it to YouTube and share the link with them, and then that person can watch it. I don't do it with everything, but it works wonders. So create your YouTube account, create playlists of what you want to do, because then when you start uploading your videos, then what will happen is it'll ask you, do you want to put it to a playlist? And so like I have Harbor's Songs with Papa, boom, and there it goes. So then when she's watching that at 15 months over and over, it goes to the next video and the next video. So it keeps in that playlist when you're in something like that. So that's kind of a fun thing to do. All right, so you have a video on your phone. You have a video on a camera, an old camera. Well, you got to get it either on your laptop or you got to have the app for YouTube on your phone. That actually is quite the easiest. Because if you have the app for YouTube on your phone, all you do is if you're logged into that app, you open it up, and at the bottom of that screen, there'll be some dots across the bottom with little options, settings and things like that. But right at the middle is a plus sign. And that means you want to add something. Boom. You click on that plus sign. It immediately says, do you want to upload a video? It will go into your recent videos if you're recording them on your phone. You show which one you want. It uploads it. It says, do you want to give it a name? Do you want to describe it? Do you want to assign it a playlist in that case? And then, and it asks you other questions that I just skip most of them. I just give it whatever name I thought was funny at the time. And then I assign it to the playlist that I thought it would go in, or create a new playlist if it's something new. I did one for a piano for this person that's out in your area in Brush, Colorado. She's an alumni of Cluff University. And so I was playing with the piano and I'm like, all right, I want to just have a couple of these. So as I upload those, she can have that playlist. And it's not like we have to worry about sending each other these giant files. And most YouTubes you can access through a laptop, even a smart TV, a smartphone, an iPad. So all of those possibilities open up. It seems like that is a better way to share it, right? Not necessarily the perfect way, and there's going to be better coming out as we get older. But YouTube is actually one of those that makes sense. So once I go in and you add it and you do all that, and it says, is it made for kids? I always laugh and say, yes, it is specifically made for kids. But they just want to verify that's not going to have content that would be rated R. And so you hit publish. Once you publish it, it's now loading that file, and then you're done. It's now done. What you want to do, though, if you want to share it, is just go to your YouTube account, whether on your laptop, and by the way, in the laptop, what it is when you're signed into your Google account or whatever that is your YouTube channel, you'll see a little plus sign up there that will take you through those same steps of uploading the video. You just have to find it wherever it is on your desktop or in a folder or something like that. So when you go through and now you've uploaded it and it's in your YouTube channel, what you can do is you go into your channel, and when you see that video, there should be 3 little dots near it, when it looks at the description or something, or something like that. But when you click it, it says something like share. And when you click that, it'll say, do you want to copy the link or do you want to share it through a medium? So at that point, I usually just copy the link and then just go into somebody's, a chat, and iChat or whatever, and just say, hey, here's this. And then not only the link will open up a little icon that they can see the preview for YouTube and see that there's a video there and what it's called. So anyway, Deb in Akron, Colorado, very near the Cluff University mothership. I hope that helps. I'm sorry that you had to sit here and listen to me, but I decided I really don't want to do a lot of editing. But if you need the visuals to help you, go ahead and pop us another coupon in the mail, and we will get you going. Have a great day.